Well, I'm at a little place called Norseman, and it's really where the air highway and the Nullarbor, where it all starts to happen. I've been driving 2 hours this morning, Cape Le Grand, and I'm basically through Esperance, picked up some supplies. It's now about 11:15 and I'm about to start the Nullarbor trek, so I'm looking forward to that. According to this little piece of paper, it should take me 1,181 kilometres along the Nullarbor, and this garage here has provided me with a list of petrol stations along the way and how far they are from this point. So, well, Pearl, are you ready for the Nullarbor? You are? That's great. Let's go. Well, we're on the Nullarbor, and we've probably done about 500 k's today. This is the 90-mile straight, and it's Australia's longest straight road for 146.6 kilometres or 90 miles. What you do when you're travelling along Australia's straightest road? Well, you put your car into cruise control and you listen to music and you sing along. Get better. And anytime you feel the pain, hate to refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. Well, good morning this morning. Yesterday was a big day. I drove from Cape Le Grand through to Esperance, then up to Norseman, and then onto the air highway and across, obviously coming across the Nullarbor. And I would have driven about 750 k's yesterday, which is a lot more than I normally do. So I'm camped last night at this little place. It's called Deery Bluff, and we're about 26 kilometres east of Majura. So yeah, I'll move on today. I've got about 120 k's to go to the South Australian border, so hopefully I'll get through okay today. Well, in about 10 kilometres I'll be on the state border to South Australia. And I've just stopped here to polish off 2 mandarins because I don't know whether they will accept them into the next state, so don't want to waste them. Well, we've just passed through Euclid, which is the last town in Western Australia, close to the coastline, but we're still very much part of the Nullarbor. And as I said, this is Nullarbor National Park. Coming through at the moment. in front of us is the Great Australian Bight. This is part of the marine park, and after driving nearly 1,000 kilometres across the Nullarbor, we come here, and now we're hugging the coastline for a while. I have to say that's quite a spectacular view out to the Australian Bight. Actually, well, the cliff scenery through here is amazing. Seeing here is the true Nullarbor. No trees here, and what I found is that Western Australia has the trees, and then you go through a period where there's lovely green shrubbery, and then you come to this on the South Australian side, and it's pretty well barren. As a consequence of not having the trees, it tends to be a bit breezy outside, so I'll try and find a spot tonight that is going to be protected, and I don't think it'll be anywhere here on the Nullarbor. I think I'll have to get to the other side of the Nullarbor before I find that spot. To let you know about petrol prices, on the Western Australian side of the air highway, the Nullarbor, you're basically paying $1.91 at the moment, which seems to be very expensive. As you're coming in closer to the South Australian border, you see $1.88. Now it'll be interesting to see what I pay at the next stop, and I'll let you know. Stop to fill up with fuel, maybe grab a coffee. this is the Nullarbor Roadhouse that we're at. And the start of the western end of the Nullarbor. Well, you can see we're back to wearing face masks again now in South Australia, but if you thought $1.91 was expensive for fuel, here it's $2.04, and I've just paid $117.08 to fill my tank. Normally I would fill a tank on less than $80. So this sign just up ahead is telling us for the next 88 kilometers, watch out for camels, wombats and kangaroos. Well, coming to Cohen as a rest area, and this is the old Cohen school, what's left of it. That would have been the fireplace in the school to keep the kids warm. Well, this was my campsite last night. I'm ready to have breakfast. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm at a little place called Cohen. And it was a great place to camp last night. Well, I came past this little town called Penung on the way to Sejuna this morning, and I know my brother-in-law Jeff likes windmills, and this little town's claim to fame is it has the biggest windmill in Australia. So this is for you, Jeff. This is a little windmill museum you'll have to come and see. And there's the big boy right in front of us, Australia's biggest windmill. This Comet windmill blades are 10.67 meters. It pumps out 20 litres per stroke in a 6-inch pipe. This one here is an 8-foot. The tower and the blades are all made from timber, and it was made around 1899 to 1940. This is an interesting windmill. This one is 7 feet. It was made from about 1939 to 1948, and the idea was that the local farmers could wheel these windmills to achieve a means of shifting them from one underground tank to the next.